Gas talk, we here, we at 'em. Play back right now, man.
What's going on, y'all? It's the Gas Talk Podcast, man. It's your boy Fat Boy Juke here.
It's your boy $20.
You know, today we got an audio engineer out of the Boston area. I'm not sure 100% yet. We're gonna get to that.
I do.
You do. It's Roy of SpareMonkey Studios.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to homie Roy.
Shout out Roy, man.
Thanks for having me.
Talk
doing
your
a lot
shit.
of big
Talk your
things
shit.
out here for a long time, since like 2014, I think. I started hearing about SpareMonkey Studios and a lot of real big names out in Boston. You know what I'm saying? He was held down, or he was holding it down. You feel me? Engineering everybody's shit, running amok in the streets. Shout out Roy. How you doing today, man?
Good, man. What's going on, y'all?
Coolin', bro. Just
Coolin'.
chopping it up. You already know the Gas Talk way.
Glad to have you into the studio. You know, this is one that's like in the books forever. This is
Yeah,
a
like
good
I was
one.
excited. I was excited to get you in here.
This is a good one.
I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like you have like, especially when it comes to the Boston music scene, like your foot's imprinted in there. Know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you collaborated with a bunch of dope artists out here. So we was like, we got to get you in here.
And he was here when it was like I feel like 2014 was like a real big year.
Yep.
Just for like a lot of people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like you came up in like in an era when shit was really good for Boston. Well, still it's even getting bigger and bigger now. I feel like that was the catapult to like where we are now, you feel me? So you're kind of like a fucking one of the forefathers.
Make me sound old, man.
Nah, I was there too. Shit.
Yeah. Even before we get to that part of what made you SpareMonkey, talk about like where you came from, your beginnings.
Your early life.
How far back?
Where'd you grow up? Where you like? I've recorded with you a couple of times, and I don't think I've ever asked you like where you like originally from, where you grew up.
I grew up in Watertown.
Watertown, okay.
Yeah, so not too far. Studios in Cambridge. So it's not too far from there.
You went to high school, Watertown High.
Yeah, Watertown High.
Shout out Watertown High.
I played in a band for a while.
Yeah.
Played bass and backing vocals.
All right, so you was in the band, you did all these albums and shit, but what like first got you into the music? Like, how old were you when you first got into it? Was you?
I remember back listening to 94.5 with my like cassette player, just recording songs.
Yeah.
And just making like mixtapes and stuff like that. And like, I think my first CD I bought was Metallica, Black Album, from a place called CD Spins that is in Alston on Harvard Ave, but now it's actually Five Guys.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Or something else. It's like right around that area.
Yeah.
What else did I buy? I bought even What's My Name by Snoop Dogg on cassette tape.
I have that on cassette tape.
What was that like? What was that moment where it was like, I want to make music? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all grew up listening to music.
I don't really know. I mean,
sometimes
I guess
it's
when I was
in
in
you,
high
it's
school,
not on you.
when I got a bass, I think I started playing bass like at the end of middle school. I started playing bass, and then high school. Excuse me. I think high school from like 10th grade on, I was playing in a band, and I just kind of worked like that.
So you played bass.
Yeah, and backing vocals too.
Honestly, that's like what I always wanted to do, is just play bass in a band. It's like one of my. I'm still gonna do that. I tell him that to this day. Like, I'm gonna have a band. It's gonna be called the Gutter Snipes. I'm gonna play bass.
Oh, you got
I'm gonna have
go record at SpareMonkey Studios.
Yeah.
It's lit. So like, okay, so when you were young, who was like, mad close to the mic. When you were young, who were like your, you know what I'm saying, influences in music? Like, who were you really looking up to? Who was like the people you were bumping every day in your Walkman? No, I'm just playing.
You walking.
What do you mean? How long ago? Like,
Just like even when you were in the band, like pre-band, maybe like.
You getting that like favorite artist type shit?
Yeah, like high school, college. Like, I don't know if you went to college, but I'm just saying like high school.
in high
like
school,
those.
man. Well, high school was all just Eminem, and that was when Eminem popped. I mean, when I was in high school, I was at my girlfriend's house, and that was when what's his name? My Name Is. By Eminem. That video came on, bro. I was going nuts when I saw that because the video was crazy.
Yo, did
Yeah,
you
we
ever
never
did
saw
you ever try to
anything like
rap?
that.
Was it?
Did I ever try and rap?
Or you stay out of there?
No, I stay out of that. I stay out of that. I tried to make some beats, and I'm just an engineer, man.
The beats don't work out either.
I mean, I would
I'm
sit
pretty
there, I
sure.
make a beat, and I'd sit there trying to tweak it, trying to make it sound better. So I'm like, I'm more of a tweaker than a creator. So I think I'm better kind of, you know, kind of like the Rick Rubin kind of role, you know? I like doing that, where I kind of give a little bit of guidance and stuff like that, you know?
Give essence.
Yeah, the vibe and stuff like that. I mean, you've been to my place. It's pretty, it's pretty chill.
Dope ass studio. You got.
Speaking of like Eminem, I heard this wild story about like him being on tour with like 50 Cent and like DJ Wookid and all them. And I guess
Like an upcoming tour.
no, this is like back in the day. Like
Okay.
it's a story that I just listened to on YouTube. DJ Wookid was talking about it. And he said that this dude Eminem would just like go into like people's like hotel rooms, like Wookid's hotel room, like Tony Yayo's hotel room, and like pull up with a BB gun with a silencer and just like,
Stop beaming at niggas.
but they were scared because they never knew it was him until like mad long time.
Oh,
until,
someone was
mad
just
long
running
time
in there and
later.
you just get up out of there.
Yeah, and they like called the boys and all types of shit. Like, yo, somebody's trying to kill us. Whole time it's really Eminem just
That's
fucking
hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's crazy. That right there made me think that Eminem's like an actual serial killer. I was like, maybe he actually just practicing, like playing around with the homies, but he really be doing
Nah,
that shit.
that was real. That was real.
Yeah, a real serial killer.
A real serious
It's
killer.
kind of cool.
So, M being your favorite at high school and shit, how you feel now? I feel like M gets a lot of slander now.
I mean, he's different than he was back in when I was in high school.
So,
The raps are not as fun.
Yeah.
Back then, it was just all about shrooms and Vicodins and
You think he's better on drugs?
9-inch nails in your eyelids.
yeah. I mean, it was just more fun. The music was just funner.
Yeah.
That's not even a word, but yeah, it was just more fun to listen to. Now it's just, you know, trying to be the fastest.
Yeah.
It's not
I
very.
don't
To me,
know.
it's not very musical. Like, it's cool that you can do that, but I mean, like, but I don't know. I like Eminem. Eminem's great.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
he does
top.
what he does.
Anybody can argue.
He can
but
still spit,
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just doing
but
what
he
he
just
does.
doesn't make good music.
He's just like
Yeah.
grown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Or
he's not,
he's the old head
he's not
rapper.
playing. He's not saying what people want to hear anymore. That much.
He's like trying to out rap everybody.
Did you see what? I
Right,
forget. I
right.
think it might have been.
And
I
I
don't
hate
wanna-
motivation rap too. I hate that.
I don't
like-
want to say it was Big Boy from Big Boy's Neighborhood, but I think it was him. They said if Eminem had died in his prime, he'd be like
Definitely
top,
like
top two, not two type shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
some dark talk, man.
Yeah,
yeah, that's hella
that's-
weird. Who would say that?
I don't remember. I feel like it was on Big Boy's Neighborhood. I don't know if it was him or a guest, but
I hope that Big Boy didn't say that. Big Boy didn't say that.
but they said if Eminem was to die in his
I know what you're
prime,
saying,
he'd be like #1 type shit, and nobody would ever argue anything about it.
Either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain, man.
Yes, indeed.
Or
King, the worst villain
Great quote.
for hip hop.
Great quote.
so you went from. Did you engineer your band when you guys were recording? Who was behind?
Yeah,
the
I
scenes
did.
with that?
Oh no,
You was-
I engineered. I had Logic 7 when it came out. And Logic 7 it cost $1,000.
Damn.
And you had to have it had a USB dongle, and you had to use that every time for it to work. And I had one of those white laptops when they first came out, when the screen was all in one with the disc inside.
You had to have the
screen.
hard drive and all that shit.
Yeah, it was
right?
all in one. It was the first like iMac. I had that, and I brought that from like to our recording space. And then like our drummer, he had like a big basement, so we recorded all the demos there, and I mixed them in Logic, and people liked them. People thought they were like the finished album.
Yeah.
But my band was like, no, we gotta go. But we went to like actual studios. You know, we actually paid like engineers, and you know, we recorded at like some places on where is it? Right around Berkeley. I can't remember the name of the studio. I don't even think it's there anymore.
Are you talking
And a
about
few
like
other
right
places.
on the street that like you go up the stairs and it's like kind of like a little community studio type situation?
Talking about the TRS, the record co? TRC.
Maybe it's serious. I don't know. We had a couple like.
This was years
shows
ago though. This was 20 years ago.
Did you teach yourself how to mix? Or
No, I went to audio school.
Oh, you went to audio school.
Yeah, I went to audio school out in Waltham, CDIA
Okay.
/ Boston University. It was like extension school from them.
That's really
It was
cool.
taught by a bunch of people that went to Berkeley, and I was there for about 9 months.
How you feel about Berkeley? I feel like everybody like it's always a big name. Or we had Adlo in here, and he was just shitting on it. He does more like heavy rock.
Did he graduate or
Did
he drop out?
I don't know. I
They say that
confirm
the popular people drop out. Like John Mayer he dropped out. Everybody that's pretty popular dropped out of Berkeley. But I mean, it depends. I mean, they're a lot more serious. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
People that go to Berkeley are super serious. So I think it's just different than a lot of other people you might meet that just aren't that serious, you know?
They're trying to get in the opera and shit.
I mean, they pay a lot of money to go. I mean, they're probably paying like $40 a year to go there or something.
He was talking more so like about people going there, like rich kids going there, and then like creating like this heavy rock music that's mad sad and depressing, and it's like not really their life and shit like that. And he I don't know. I feel like that's where he was getting at with it. But whatever, fuck that.
How was your experience at auto school?
Mine, it was
Audio.
good.
Audio school.
Audio school, it was good. I learned a lot.
Did you go to? Were there any like big names that came out of your school?
Any big names?
Yeah.
No, I think there's only a few people that are still working. I mean, that I know of out of audio school, they're actually doing stuff. There's, I went to class with Alex Allenson. He's a part owner over at the Bridge Sound
Bridge
Stage.
Sound Studio. Yep.
Yeah, he does a lot of rock
Performed there
stuff.
before.
He's a rock guy.
Yeah.
He does most of their rock stuff, but he's a part owner, I think, in them. He's like part of the studio.
Is that the one like in North Cambridge on Mass Ave?
Yeah.
Foot Archetype.
That's a really
next
nice.
to Dunkin' Donuts and shit.
Yeah, I really like that studio. That's a dope studio.
That's where I had one of my worst shows ever.
I've literally I did a podcast there with my dad years ago. We were doing a podcast. It was going to be called Sneaker Greet and Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out OG All. Shout out Old Wavy. Yeah, we were going to do a podcast there. That was the first place we did a podcast at.
I want to bring it back to what you said with the USB shit, because I was thinking about it. I've been keeping a mental note ever since you said it. You said there was like an extra piece to...
Oh, it was a little white dongle. It was like looked like the size of the lighter, and you just had to, like a USB, like an iLok.
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
like just the transition from then and now, and like all the equipment. I'm kind of like switching it to DJs. I don't know if you ever tried to DJ before.
Yeah,
Like-
I DJed before.
How you feel about like current day DJing versus back in the day? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Where nowadays everything is all technical or it's like
Well, I didn't DJ back then. I DJ'd more recently.
more
Like
recently?
a Tractor S4. It
yeah,
was more or less to, because when I was working with people, like Stizz and Christmas and all them, I didn't want people to, well, when we did everything, when we exported the tracks, I would do show mixes, and the show mixes wouldn't have lead vocals on there for the verses. It would only have chorus vocals.
Yeah.
So I would worry that if they did a show with a random DJ, I don't know, they get a track that has an empty verse and a chorus,
Yeah.
and they can kind of do what they want and have people just feel, now you got a bunch of remixes. I
Yeah,
didn't want
yeah,
that to
yeah.
happen, so I said, I'll just DJ your shows.
Word.
And so I just DJ'd everything, and I had everything. Jesus. And then that's pretty much it. I got my water.
Yep.
Thanks, sir.
Wait, so whose shows did you DJ? Like, cause it's Disney them?
Yeah, well, I was working with them between like 2014 and before he got his DJ.
Oh, word.
I did all the Christmas, Lino, OG, and Christmas stuff.
I got lean for sale.
Yeah, that
Straight
song is
Cold
dope.
Straight Cold
Dave.
for
You
sale.
engineered that shit.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's like a hood.
I did
legend.
that whole album. Was it Tales from the Mud?
Tears from the Mud. I remember
Tales
that.
from
Joe.
the mud.
Real
Yeah, I
quick.
did all this stuff. Yeah, before they got DJs.
My fault. Real quick before we get into all this other shit, shout out to our sponsors, Fronto King. Go get your King. Go.
We love the Dark Crush, man. The
go-
Dark
go
Crush
roll
is
that
a must.
spliff, right? I
that
don't know if you
later.
want to shout out
Road Tripper.
our road tripper.
Smoking that Road Tripper too.
Road Tripper's lit.
So peep this, right? You engineered.
You got it.
You engineered. I got lean for sale. How did that work? Was you there in the studio when they just came up with that? I feel like that was just some shit they just
Like
came
one of
up
the
with right on
yeah,
top
yeah.
of the dome.
Yeah, well, so
You just hit me with that because literally we were listening to that before we came in. So I was just
like when when I worked with them, I would have them come individually. Sometimes they would all be there at once, but
I know you don't like a packed studio.
well, I like to work with people just one on one.
Yeah.
You know, get a better product at the end, and yeah, he just did that just sitting down. I mean, the funny thing about Lino is that he raps how he talks, like on Twitter.
Yeah.
So like his songs are kind of like his Twitter. It's just like random shit, but it's funny, but it's also really clever. Yeah. You know, and like, yeah, I mean that's pretty much all the stuff. And like we would just do so many tracks. It wasn't like even when we did it, we weren't like we were probably like, oh, that's a dope track, but it wasn't like it was crazy. I mean, even Shout Out. I mean, Shout Out was done for like 3 months before anybody was like, oh, that's actually a pretty dope song. Yeah. You know, it was kind of like a song because we just recorded and just kept putting stuff away. Yeah. You know, they probably actually released, from the stuff that I did with them, probably released maybe like 5% of the stuff we recorded. Yeah. But I mixed everything too. So I mixed every single song we ever recorded, so it was ready if he ever wanted to drop it. Yeah.
Shout Out, also a fucking legendary Boston banger.
Yeah, that was a good song
too. Oh, Shout Out. I thought you were shouting something out, but you talking about the track. Shout Out. Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a legendary track. That's a fact. What are some of your favorite tracks that you've ever produced?
Let me see the lighter real quick.
Favorite ones that I've done?
Yes.
By the way, it's been 20 minutes into the episode, and for you guys who don't know, SpareMonkey, Roy, he's responsible for Suffolk County. He's responsible for Monda, responsible for many more like great songs that came out of the city that really made it, like, I mean, out into the mainstream. So shout out to you. But
You ever worked with Jeff Replay, Hefe?
I worked with him once. He did the song on the last song on Suffolk County, I think.
Oh, what's that joint called? They snapped on that. Stizz and
talk about it or talk or something like that.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, I had him do no auto-tune. If you listen to his vocal, because he came by the studio, I was like, it'd be cool if you just didn't do any auto-tune. You just kept your vocal raw. And it was cool. The thing about him, he's really like he's really musical. Like he knows like where to punch in. You can start like right before he needs to punch in. He'll know exactly where he is. He's like who else does that? Young Thug is like that. He's very like
memory-ish.
His engineer will talk about it. How he's like, oh yeah, do that there, move that here, and you'd be like, okay, and you play and like, oh shit, that's perfect. You know,
like, I didn't even
really
expect
like that. Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't expect it to work, but it's like really great. No, he's great. He's a really good artist.
I want to play that track real quick because they really went off on that.
And then, but my favorite song, I mean, I don't know, there's so many. I mean, there's a lot of dope tracks. I mean, that Anything's Possible song is good by Vintage. Yeah, we did that. Living Like Khaled, that's a dope one.
Living Like Khaled.
Wow, these are literally hits.
Yeah, the Gang Green one was good.
A lot of these hits that came out of Boston that really made it places.
Well the way to think about it, I did everything before he did the single with like Migos. So I did everything up until like the end of 2017. So the last song that came out was the Living Like Khaled that was on the 2K17 soundtrack.
So you got two tracks on 2K then.
Yeah, Anything and.
Did you get credit for anything like that? For those?
I mean, I got credit on like you know, when you look it up on Spotify, you can see my credits on there and stuff.
That's dope.
What about like financial credits?
Oh, I mean, I didn't write the song or anything. So
true. I don't know how it works as an engineer. You know what I'm saying? If you just get paid for studio time alone and that's that, or
yeah, I mean, we had an agreement, yeah. But like, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, the cool thing about Christmas is that he wrote a lot of stuff at the studio. So he like he wrote like Dr. Christmas in like 30 minutes on my couch or something like that. That's crazy. And like that song is pretty great. It's very like song. You know, he's very story-driven songs that he did.
Christmas is one of my favorite rappers out of Boston. This man can.
He's a good writer.
Yeah,
so the only things I didn't off the Is This Art album, I did that. I mixed that and recorded. The only two songs I didn't do was the Michael Cera.
You didn't do that, Joy?
I didn't do Michael Cera. And I didn't do Daily.
Really?
I found him off Daily.
Oh, you found him off Daily.
The song Daily was on. That's how I met all of them. So I was on Facebook. I had just left my my internship at Mad Oak Studio. Shout out Mad Oak, Benny Grotto.
Shout out Mad Oak.
And I was like, you know, I really want to find an artist. I really want to work with an artist and develop an artist. I feel like if you give the artist, you know, the time and tools and stuff like that, they can really be great. So I was like, let me try and find somebody. So I was like, had that in the back of my mind, and I was like looking around the internet. Then I saw this, what is it? Source, whatever, like, you know, people top 10 artists to look out for. And Christmas was on there, and he had that, the daily video. And I was like, I watched it like 5 times in a row. I was like, this is crazy.
That shit's.
And then I just reached out to him on Facebook. And I was like, yo, come by. It'd be dope if you came by the studio. And then he came through. He came through with Tim LaRue. And it was cool. We recorded a couple of songs. Actually, we recorded a couple of songs. The Price is Right. And a couple other ones.
He always has a
really
dope
funny
theme.
video game songs. They're really cool.
Yeah, he always has a dope theme. I love like his themes and shit. I
And
used
the
to
covers
see
too. Remember you seen the covers?
Yeah.
He had the Price is Right. He had the
Man.
Bob Barker, but he put his face on the Bob Barker, and he had the afro.
Yo, he's fucking hilarious.
Goodwin did that.
bro.
Goodwin did all the covers like
Goodwin. Shout out Goodwin.
Super talented on with the Photoshop and the videos.
Yeah, facts.
He did all their videos too.
I used to see them all the time back in the day when we was little kids, like on the one bus and shit. They would be pulling up to like Bodega, just like rap, like just being crazy little, you know what I'm saying, little kids and shit.
Yeah, they were always over there in Newberry.
Yeah, and then to see them now and what they're on is just like, it's dope. It's dope as fuck, yo. Shout out OG. You know what I'm saying? My nigga OG Swaggerdick. Shout out OG, and then shout out my nigga Michael Christmas for sure. You already know, Gas Talk Podcast gang.
I gotta play that. I gotta keep it at all.
You get the layer.
It's just a vibe.
Yeah, this beat's crazy.
I think T-Water Dumb Drums did that.
Oh yeah.
Snapped on this joint.
T-Watt
for
slid.
real.
T-Watt did that beat for Mac Miller.
See what's doing this thing right now.
R.I.P. Mac Miller.
This for the people.
He was on Christmas second.
Follow and I'll lead you.
Mac Miller.
Don't let them deceive you. Most of these niggas are see-through. They claim to be kings, but none of these niggas is regal. And my trap is lethal. Everything we do illegal. This for the people. Follow and I'll lead you. Don't let them deceive you. Most of these niggas are see-through. They claim to be kings, but none of these niggas is regal. And my trap is lethal. Everything we do illegal. Cold as an igloo. In this game ain't no redos. So you can't pull the wool over my eyes. Like the playbook, I'ma read you. I don't
All the
believe
hi-hats,
you.
how they
Can't
pan.
trust you as far as I'll
That
heed
shit that you added in.
Y'all rockin' cheap suits. All of my niggas in mink suits.
Space.
I got me some gold
Yeah,
teeth.
Echoes, I haven't heard this
Now
in a
I
long
think
time.
I need
Echoes.
some rings too. I got me a new plug.
When you hear this shit, it don't bring back no like memories and shit.
No,
But
it does. You know, a lot of the recordings it was me and him. You know, so he would come by with a song and he would record it, and they'd be like, "All right, what do you think? You know, the tone and the delivery, and you know, like the way I like to hear stuff when I worked with him was I liked it, like how is he talking to you?
yeah,
Like you hear this, it's like he's just telling you something. So he's
Yeah.
very chill the whole time. He's not amping up. He's not, you know, going wild or anything like that. Everything is just chill with the vibe, you know. And it was like it's really cool that you know he can really adjust his tone like that and just give like a really
Yeah.
smooth delivery.
the whole
You
way
know?
through. Like
Yeah, well, I mean, we punched in and stuff like that, but you know, it was really easy to work with him.
but
like
it's keeping
that.
up that same energy the whole time. That's the hard
Yeah.
part, and it's like
But the other part too is that he's easy to work with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not like a lot of people they really want to do it their way and they just
Yeah.
want to stick it to how they want to do it, you know, and you know with him he really wants the song to be the best it can be, you know. So we just worked on it. And so every day, you know, I'd have him come through. Like they were at my house every single day. I had somebody come through, a couple
Yeah.
people, whatnot. And it would be like I told him come by at 9 a.m. and 5. I said, even if we're not going to record anything, just be here while I'm mixing stuff. Because if I need you for anything, we can just do it. We can fix anything.
Punch
I get
in
your
real
input
quick.
and stuff like that. And so that's what we did. And then it worked out great. And we recorded so much stuff. I mean, he beat like I think like Halo and Grand Theft Auto and shit like that. Because I had like a PlayStation and stuff like
he's just
that
out
too.
there playing video
He was
games.
chilling. He was smoking the whole time. And I had
That's
like
a
another.
vibe.
I had like in the kitchen, you know, in the side room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope, man. It was a lot of work. we did a lot of work. You know, it's like they had a great work ethic. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that away because like a lot of people don't want to put a lot of work. A lot of people don't want to go to the studio. You know, and treat it like a job.
And that's what an artist needs too, like somebody like you to be there and provide that studio. Like I don't know if you were really charging them for studio time.
No, I was. No, I'm not free.
Whatnot. Yeah, right.
Not free with the phone.
But what I'm saying is like just to have somebody there, like an engineer, to have them. I mean, that'll really just focus on you and really take the time with this shit and
100%. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like I care about the music, you know. So it's like I don't treat anybody any less because you're not popular or famous. Yeah. That's why I treat them like that. I didn't treat them like, you know, like, oh, you're nobody, so I don't want to work. It's just like if you put the effort into anybody can be better. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna be naming artists, but there's a lot of artists out there that, you know, a few years ago they weren't shit, but they kept putting out music. Now they're making money. Now they're touring. You know, it's just. And a lot of people don't keep putting stuff out. You know, a lot of people put like a song out a year, 2 songs a year, and they'll sit back waiting for a check. You know, it's like you can't do that. Labels want people that are ready to go. They want to see you working all the time. They don't have the mentality like, oh, when we hire you to be an artist, you're gonna start being an artist full time. It's like, no, we got to see that work ethic. And you know, that's what you need. You know, it's like you just got to treat everybody the same.
Right.
And you got to treat. You got to put 100% in everything you do. So.
Fact, you heard it first, y'all. Y'all gotta have songs in the clip. You gotta have songs in the clip. Gotta have songs in the clip, ready to shoot. Can't just be sitting out here having 1 and 2 singles every year. Like, ain't nobody gonna remember that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's sad, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? We're not in the 90s anymore, y'all. People are pooping out tracks like
it's nothing. And,
every 2 seconds,
nowadays,
bro.
It's not to say it's easier to make a track, but like. There's so many people doing it at a high level. You know what I'm saying? That you need more than just good music to make it out nowadays.
Yeah.
You need like the business aspect. But back in the day, you could probably be that one dude to have that bop, and it's like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was a lot different. I didn't live then, but I feel like
outside of like music,
it's social media era too, so it's a lot easier to.
To like just like digest music and shit, like
shit's
just going around like motherfucking fast food. You feel me? But to get off of music, you know what I'm saying? Outside of music, Roy, what's like your?
I still have a couple more.
Oh, you got a couple more questions
on the music too.
Okay. Let's go.
So with you engineering, Suffolk County, which was a huge hit out of Boston. Monda was a good follow up. I like Suffolk County a lot more in my opinion. But you were still in contact with Stizz? You guys still work at all or nah?
No, he moved to California.
And that was it.
Yeah, I mean at the end of when like Living Like Cali came out, they were already going to California, I think.
Yeah.
So and I didn't want to move to California.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay here. I wanted to keep finding artists there. I want to do the same. Like I said, I want to do the same thing I did with them, with other people. I wanted to find artists that literally just want an engineer that's going to be there 24/7 to just, you know, work on shit, you know, and just, you know, try and develop people.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to find anybody like that, really. You know, it's tough to find people that you can really not mold, but just to find people that, that, you know. Well, the thing about them, they were young. So they didn't have a lot of other stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing, too. They were lucky with that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to worry about a million other things going on in life and stuff like that. You know? So, which is amazing.
There are a lot of young artists out here, though, that I'm like, I can think of off the top
But I'm also not very social, I guess. That's the other thing. I'm like kind of a herb, I guess. All I do is work on stuff. So I work with a few people, and I just keep working on stuff, you know? So it's tough because, like, being an audio engineer, it's tough to listen to new music because you're working on music all day. So it's not like you're at a job where you can listen to new music while you work.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I really need to just get out there more. But there are a lot of dope artists. I mean, I work with people and they get feature tracks, stuff like that. So I hear artists around the city.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great talent here. I mean, that's why I didn't really want to go to California. That's why I kind of want to stay here and you know just find artists.
You ever
here.
think back on it like maybe I should have took that trip?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You been to Cali before?
A long time ago.
It's cool. It's No big.
Years ago, maybe like over
I've never been.
15 years
Need to
ago.
go.
It's not that crazy.
It's not that
Which
crazy.
part you go to?
The weed's cool. I've been everywhere in Cali. I've been to Oakland. I've been to San Francisco, Monterey. I've been to fucking L.A. I've been to San Diego.
Damn, you really went out there. I never been
Hell
out
yeah.
there. I need to take that trip for sure.
Out of all of them, up north, Cali's the best. San Francisco, Oakland.
Was it Humboldt County?
I guess, yeah,
That's super
Humboldt
north.
County, yeah, that's where the really weed is. Nah, Humboldt County is the up north. Like, I think that's like fucking, what do you call that? Like, Fresno type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, up. But San Francisco, beautiful. Love it. Very great. It's more of like a Massachusetts vibe, more like homey type shit. Like, LA is very cliquey. It's very weird. It's dirty as hell. There's like mass zombies and shit.
Every time I see pictures of San Francisco, it just looks like Full House.
Yeah,
No matter where you're at.
exactly. And I love that. It's very good views and shit. I don't know how
Yeah.
niggas be skating though. It's like crazy.
On
I seen a
hills,
couple
mad hills
skating
over there,
down
right?
hills. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Nah, Cali's nice, but it's like, I don't know. It's not for me. I don't think. It's like kind of.
Yeah, I
a
gotta
little
go up
weird.
there.
Yeah, San Francisco, I recommend. I was gonna say though, outside of like music, like what are your interests and shit? Like what do you do?
Fortnite.
Fortnite? You don't
Fortnite.
play Warzone?
No, I play Fortnite.
Have you ever played Warzone?
Is it true that
No.
they took out like building in Fortnite?
Yeah, you can. Well, they have both. You can build or not build.
So what is it like
I seen you
like
put a
selection?
victory the other
like-
day. I was dying.
Oh, I win.
I
Yeah.
win. Oh, I win.
All right, so Pete, right?
You know,
If
it's really good. Danny Diamonds is really good.
Who's
I
that,
played
a
it-
streamer?
No, a recording artist.
Oh.
Artist I work with. No, he's dope. We play doubles sometimes. But he's good. We played the other day. He got like 11 kills, 12 kills. We're gonna get in
How many
second
kills you
place.
be getting?
Well, when I play with him, I get like 2 because he.
Because he be stealing all the kills.
I'm not gonna say anything live, but
Wow, you be assisting
Stealing all the
You
kills.
be getting the assists
yeah,
and
I get
shit?
all the assists. He's like, it's really good playing with you. He's like, it's really easy to get all these kills.
That's
I'm like, all right.
crazy. Nah, I got a question though. So like, if you're a builder, is it like a different? Is it like a different game? Like, is it like
Completely.
okay?
I
so
haven't
like,
played it, but
is
I've
there
seen
people
it.
that can't build in the game?
No,
and
I
people
can't
that
build.
build?
No, a lot of my when I first started playing, I was pretty good, and I was getting kills before they even did the whole no building option.
Yeah.
And I wasn't building crap. I just shoot down their stuff and kill them. So I
Right.
mean, even
I guess
now
what I'm
I'll go down there.
asking
I'll
is-
play building now and not build a damn thing, and I'll get first place. Not
I
all
guess
the
what I'm
time, but
asking is
that's
like,
my goal.
is there like a mode where like there is no building, and then there is a mode where there is building?
Yeah, there's both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do both.
All right. I was just wondering because I don't play Fortnite. I'm more of a, what is it called? Warzone.
What is it
Nah,
called?
something now.
Yeah, I never
something else. It's
played
called
Warzone.
Mercenaries now.
I never
still
played
Warzone,
Warzone.
though.
Yeah,
You gotta
Warzone.
jump on that. That's just lit.
What's it on?
All systems.
PlayStation.
And it's just all cross-platform, too.
Yeah, shit's fire. I
Y'all
love that
peep,
shit.
y'all peep the versus battle. You saw the versus battle?
Between Omarion and Mario.
Yeah.
That was great. I love that. That was pure entertainment. That was probably the best
I
one.
didn't see it. I just saw
It was so
clips and-
fucking crazy. It was mad ghetto and just.
You didn't see it?
Wait, they're still doing the versus stuff?
Hell yeah.
Mario and
I had no
Omarion
idea.
just battled.
I thought that was only happening during the pandemic.
That's where it started.
Now it's
Yeah,
like
that's
a
what I
whole.
mean. I thought
Pandemic
like,
started a lot of
Now
shit.
it's like a whole concert.
Yeah, now they're monetizing the fuck out of it, bro. Like
Yeah.
doing concerts.
I
and
mean,
shit.
people want to see. This is honestly kind of one of the most illest concepts ever. Like, it's like people watching. It's like a wrestling match between your favorite musical
facts.
artists. Like, it's kind of crazy
Flashing the
because then
music,
you
yeah.
see how like each other's like what do you call it, skill set is. Like, Mario can really sing. Like, he can sing. Like, he was out there singing and shit. You feel me? My man's Omarion was out there dancing and not
watermelon
singing.
and shit.
Not singing at all. All that nigga did was like a twirl. Every 15 minutes, he was
I
twirling.
seen this nigga eating watermelon on the stage. I'm like,
That
what the
shit was
fuck
bad,
going
bro.
on?
He went out bad, man.
Still like a corny old nigga.
He went out bad, man. He went out really bad, and Mario can sing, bro. The price went up from
and
Mario.
and fucking Ray J, this nigga can't sing for shit either. You seen his shit?
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, but it was pretty hilarious. I really loved it. I watched the
That shit
whole
was- I
4
saw the
hours.
clips and I'm like, I'm glad I didn't watch this shit.
I watched the whole 4 hours.
Nigga Ray J been doing a lot
Throughout
of
the
crash
day.
shit lately. You see him? He was fucking eating cup noodles at the
Nigga's
BET
crazy.
Awards, bro.
Did you get sponsorship
From the cup noodles?
That's probably why he did that.
That was corny. He's been doing mad corny shit lately.
That's not corny. That's he's kind of like it's
Eating
kind of
cup
funny.
noodles at the BET Awards.
Isn't that kind of like, you know what I'm saying? That's essential.
Was that the business plan?
That's the business plan.
If it
I
was-
would do it.
If it was the business plan, then I would do it.
Would Roy do it? Like, say we're about to be we're all in the fucking limousine, right? And we got a couple noodles real quick because we was mad hungry because we just jumped off the Sprinter. You feel me? We took a long trip. Maybe there was no fucking... A lot of flights have been getting canceled lately. My sister's flight to Miami got canceled the other day, so...
Wait, cancel why though?
I don't know. Just mad shit going on. I don't know. Yeah, so, like,
What,
people are...
niggas is quitting?
that and they hire enough.
So say right? Say we hop out the Sprinter, we get in the limousine, put our tuxes on, get in the limousine, right? And then all we got is a cup of noodles. We didn't have no food for like 5 hours. You're not gonna bring that cup of noodles into the BET Awards. That shit would be
Niggas be making these long ass
Viral.
stories to justify Ray J eating fucking.
maybe that's what
noodles.
happened. I'm just saying hypothetically, if that happened,
That's what, how he told you that's what happened.
bro, you eating the cup of noodles or what?
If I'm Ray J, yeah, I'm doing it.
Exactly.
Or from Ray J.
That's Ray J. It's the black entertainment.
If I was me, no, I wouldn't. I'd be hungry.
Yeah, I'll start with myself. I wouldn't touch it.
Well, the camera wouldn't be on me though. No one would give a crap. No one would give a shit if I had a cup of noodles.
Nah, at the BET Awards, all the cameras would be on you eating cup noodles.
Yeah, you become a whole movie. Real quick.
You would be having all the cameras like, yo, who's this guy over here eating cup of noodles
Yo,
in
Roy,
the BET Awards?
you like movies?
Yes.
Here we go.
You like movies, huh? What do you like? What do you like to watch?
I watch Netflix.
But like, what's your favorite movie, man?
My favorite movie? I don't have a favorite.
Give me like a
movie.
top 5, some top 10. Just name some. Maybe give me a genre. You know.
Dude, I don't even know. It's so big. I watch a lot of crap.
What's something you've been watching lately?
He's gonna kill you on this movie subject.
Just a
The
question
Batman
I
movie was
asked,
okay.
so I like.
The
What'd you say?
Batman movie was okay.
With Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was popular.
I'm not gonna lie, right? I don't like Robert Pattinson, but I watched the movie. It was pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
You
was
watched
good.
it?
It was a good movie. It was really good movie, and
Great or good? I feel like that's a big difference.
it wasn't great. It was okay. The ending I kind of didn't like, but what's his name? What's the guy's name? Australian man. He played the
I didn't watch
fucking
the movie, to be honest
played the
with you.
penguin.
Oh, Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. It's crazy. He didn't look like Colin Farrell at all, right?
Oh, that mask was wild. The makeup
That
they
shit
did was crazy.
Insane, bro. He didn't look like Colin Farrell.
2022, you gotta
bit, bro.
expect that. Or did that drop 21?
But he was mad good in it. It was mad. He was hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I don't know. It was a good movie. I liked it. A lot of it was just like a different take on Batman, so it was cool. It was mad like emo kind of. It was because it was Robert Pattinson. It was like fucking Batman and then Twilight mixed.
When I seen, because honestly, before this shit came out, before we was talking about it on whatever episode we was talking about it on, I didn't know who Robert Pattinson was by name. Like, once I seen the face, I was like, oh, this dude is playing Batman.
Emo guy
That
from
shit's-
Twilight.
But he did a good job on it.
He played his he was like, you know how Joker
Yeah.
the Joker came out and it was Joaquin
Yeah.
and he like played sad ass fucking Joker. That's like basically what they did but for Batman. Am I right or am I wrong? It's kind of like the Joker version of Batman. No?
I'm not a
Right.
big Batman buff. I don't know. I
Did
guess
you
so.
watch Joker with Joaquin?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But fair to say it was kind of like that same kind of like
It's showing like the
I'm a
origins
sad
and
homie,
shit. Yeah.
like oh this is what made me turn.
Because yo, they're supposed to be counterparts. You feel me? So like, it's showing the origins of both counterparts who are mad, sad, and depressed.
Yeah, facts. They're
Corrupt
kind of
by
like
the
the
system.
same if you think about
Yeah,
it.
that's why they're always rivaling. That's why Batman's always getting his ass beat. With
Cat,
a
that nigga
crowbar
the
and
Joker fucking. he always be whooping.
while this
his
nigga's
ass.
in fucking wingtip kicks and shit, like, bro. Like, in a purple suit, bro. I'm done with Batman. I hate that. I hate him so much, bro.
You don't like Batman?
Not basic, bro. Like,
Who's your favorite superhero, Roy?
Oh, I don't even know, man. Shit. There's so many. Not so many favorites, but I don't even know who. I guess Wolverine.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
yo.
Logan was a good movie.
that was fire. That was,
Logan's
That's
a
like
great
a really
movie.
dramatic movie.
yeah. I like how they
Nah,
X-Men, the whole
Wolverine's
X-Men.
crazy though. Like, yo, my science teacher had a he had a fucking tattoo of the Beast on his left, and then on the right he had a tattoo of the Wolverine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's OD though. I wouldn't do that.
Nah, it was fire. Like, well, when I was a kid, I just thought it was fire.
Yeah. You look at it now, you're probably like,
Nah, it's probably still fire. Like, that's kind of an ill ass tat.
nah.
It was like the old school Beast, like mad blue and shit. It was dope.
The cartoon.
Yeah,
See, that's OD, right?
that's fire. I can see it. I can see it.
Nah, that's OD.
Because ain't gonna lie, at a point I might get a tattoo of Luffy and Zoro. You know, One Piece.
You know these niggas don't watch anime.
Yeah,
They're
nah.
like,
Fuck
I'm
is
over
that?
here like,
yeah.
You got tattoos, Roy?
that's cool.
No, I don't have any tattoos.
For real?
I'm too indecisive. I couldn't get one and be like and live with it forever. I don't think.
I hear a lot of people say that.
After
Bro.
a month, I'd be like, "Fuck."
I got
forever?
fucked up shit on my arm right now from getting a tattoo when I was 15 years old.
Ugliest shit ever.
Ugliest shit ever.
Can't you get it removed?
I'm going to, but it's like,
It's expensive.
Yo,
isn't
I
it?
remember when he got it, bro. That shit was
Let me
mad
see.
funny.
yeah.
Let me see.
This nigga wore a long
Let me see,
sleeve.
bro.
This nigga wore a long sleeve for fucking
Did
Did you do that yourself?
7 years.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, so let me
It's
tell
like you
you.
were left-handed.
Let me tell you the story, right? Yo, he ain't even lying. He said, yo, why he roasted me?
Yo, you look like you wrote that shit left-handed
He said
and
that.
upside down.
Yo, bro. So what I was thinking about telling people was like, yo, nah, my niece wrote my name and I just got it tatted type shit. Wow. Yo,
Cap.
Pete. So, yo, nah, listen to the story, though. Listen to the story. I went to go, it was a tattoo party, right? This dude did my sister's leg fire. Like, he did like, what wasn't like fire, but it was good.
Still now.
Fire.
It
It was a
It was
good
fire
it
back
was
then.
it was a good tattoo.
Exactly,
it was like
bro.
a feather up her leg or whatever, and she was the first person to get tatted.
Shout out, sis.
So I seen it and I'm like, yo, that shit is fire. I'm about to get my shit tatted too. Everybody's like, boom, we about to go to the liquor store real quick, about to do this, do that. And I'm sitting in there, the tattoo artist still in the spot. And then I showed him what I wanted on the MacBook. I showed him the yo, Roy, listen.
Drunk when you heard that?
Bro, I didn't write it. I typed it on the MacBook. So it's on Word.
Niggas wrote the word Luke.
It's Juke, bro. It's Juke, bro. Yo, listen. Yo. So Pete, I put
Luke.
I put it on.
Yo, who's
I,
Luke?
I typed it.
Pause.
Yo, bro, I typed it in cursive on Word. Juke, big ass font. Know what I'm saying? He looked at me like, boom. I got you. I'll do that shit in 20 minutes. He just did my sister's leg and it looked fire. So I'm like, all right, this nigga. He's like, I do it in 20
He's
minutes.
talking
I got
about
you.
like 2011 fire.
Bro, I can show you a picture of the shit. It looks good. Nigga grabbed my arm. He's like, yeah, I can do it. I got you. I'm like, all right, word. I'm thinking you an artist. You a tattoo artist. He ain't do no
He from the
stencil,
basement,
none of
bro.
that shit. Bro, this nigga was just going away, right? And I'm looking at the shit as he's doing it. And I'm
Yo,
like,
dozing off like.
I'm like, maybe that's just gonna peel or some shit. I'm just trying to be so optimistic. Like, something's gonna happen to this tattoo and it's gonna make it look good.
Tattoo cocoon.
Bro. I ain't even gonna show y'all this shit.
That was funny.
Yo, it's
gotta
just
cover-
show
you
them
gotta cover.
people, bro. Like, they have to see. You just
Go
show.
on my Instagram, follow Gas Talk Podcast, and scroll down and you'll see my motherfucking tattoo on my arm in one of the videos.
I got a bad one.
I don't
too.
hide it. I don't hide it ever. I don't get. I used to hide it. OD. Long sleeves, fucking.
Long sleeve jacket, nigga wear
All
a
that.
fucking leather jacket and
I be smoking. I used to smoke with niggas, right? And when I had the blunt, I would switch it to this hand. Just so I didn't have to put my arm out. No bullshit.
He's a professional left-hand smoker.
No bullshit. Fuck my
That's
tattoo,
funny
though.
as hell.
You said you DJ'd at Summer Jam?
Yeah, we DJ'd at Summer Jam. It was a few years ago. It was with Jennifer Lopez. And who else was there?
J-Lo.
Kendrick Lamar was there.
Damn.
Um,
Who was performing? Who were you DJing for?
I was DJing for
Like, how'd you land
Christmas,
the gig?
Christmas or Stizz. It was one of them. It was through 94.5.
Okay.
So it was like a 15-minute
This is at
set.
TD
Malfi
Garden?
was there too, I think.
Malfi.
I haven't heard that name.
I was about
in
to
a
say,
minute.
I haven't heard
fuck?
that name in them.
Yeah,
Did you used to
Malfi
work
was
with
there.
Malfi?
No, I never worked with them.
What was
No.
his street team called?
Star
Star Power.
Star Power.
That wasn't May Stars?
No, it was like Star Gang or some shit.
Oh,
like
Yeah,
that.
Star Gang, Star Gang.
Fucking.
That's crazy.
Wow. I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Yo,
I
that's
was
wild.
never really a
Yo, did you
fan.
meet Jennifer Lopez?
No, but I was like within 40 feet of her booty.
That's crazy. She had the fatty?
She had to do a sound check. So we were backstage. We were just chilling backstage, and then, well, not backstage, but like on the side of the stage.
Yeah.
She was doing like a sound. She was doing like a sound check and everything like that.
crazy.
And yeah, it was pretty wild. Her and all the dances and stuff like that.
Damn.
Wow.
So you didn't get to take pictures with any of the artists or nothing like that? It's just like he's just another DJ.
Nah, the only artist I never really took a lot of pictures. I took a picture of Stizz with G-Eazy.
Word.
That was like I mean, I never took like a lot of photos. Stuff like
Yeah,
that. I mean, I probably should have, but
Definitely.
when you're in the moment.
You said
just feel
J-Lo
like,
and who else, though? You said J-Lo.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar performed there too.
Did you see Kendrick?
No, I didn't. I saw him perform, but I didn't see him.
Like close or
Yeah.
anything like that.
You said this
That's
was Monster
fucking
Jam or
crazy.
Summer Jam?
Summer
It
Jam.
was Summer Jam. It
Oh, I
was
said
in,
at TD. Is it at TD
No, that's
still?
Xfinity Center, right?
How's the
I
feeling?
think so. Yeah.
How many people were there? Like, how's the feeling of like being in front? I feel like
Was
mad
that your
people
biggest
are at
show?
Summer Jam.
Well, we opened or whatever, so it wasn't like packed. It was maybe like half filled, I think.
But Hatfield still got to be
But still,
crazy
not. It's
at
probably like
Summer
1,000
Jam.
or something like that. More than 1,000.
Yeah. That was your biggest show,
crazy.
like DJing and shit? Or with y'all probably had bigger shows than that.
Well, Stizz did G-Eazy show. So the G-Eazy show, I didn't DJ for the G-Eazy show, but it was funny. We were pulling up, and as the show didn't even start yet, and as we're pulling up, ambulances are pulling people away because they're so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, we were pulling up, and you see a girl like on a stretcher, and like they got like
Oh,
the light in her eyes and shit like that because they're
That's
just
crazy.
so
Where's
like
this
just.
at? This is in Boston.
No, this is on like Western Mass somewhere, like the Palladium or something like that. Big. It was like 8,000 people or something like that. Gigantic. And he did a couple of songs on up there with G-Eazy. Well, not with him, but before him or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was probably the biggest show I've seen them do.
Yeah. That shit gotta be like mind blowing, right? Like, goddamn, like we was just making this music in my fucking studio.
Yeah, I mean, he
And
did
now-
shout out.
I know. I was
He did a
just
couple
thinking
other
like he did.
things.
I was gonna say that, dude.
Yeah. Shout out to Bob, man.
Shows must have been.
That's a classic.
I mean, honestly, dude, the best performances were in the Good Life. You ever been to Good Life bar?
Hell yeah.
Remember the 2014 Good Life?
Hell yeah.
2015 when Lean for Sale came on, bro. Everybody
At
was
Purple?
jumping.
Purple on
Yeah,
Friday
at Purple.
night?
Yep. Purple was crazy. That was wild, man.
Yeah, I was there.
I used to get shit faced. That's when I used to drink, bro. I used to get shitty back then, man. That was
cat.
Uber
Speaking
all
of
the
getting
time.
shitty, can you pass me another redacted?
like Lean for Sale, like codeine for sale. Like the
Need to
whole
light it.
place was just
That shit
jumping.
in the basement. That shit's
Yup. And then shout out. Same thing. That went nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
yo, no bullshit. Those were the fucking days. Like being in. I remember I went with Mike. What's his name from Swisher House? No, Mike something. Mike. Fuck, I can't remember. Sorry.
Mike Jones? Oh.
No, not Mike
No, not Mike
Jones.
Jones. You mean Paul Wall? No, not Paul Wall.
No.
Paul Wall was there. Who?
Paul Wall went. I didn't go to
Mike
that one. And that shit
Jones.
killed me. I was so sad that I didn't go to the Paul Wall one.
That's
Because Paul Wall is honestly one of my favorite rappers. Fair to say? Paul Wall is one of the
That's
illest
the
rappers
people's
in
champ.
Texas, like,
People's
Come
oh,
on,
wow,
stop playing with
baby.
him.
What you know about me? Yo, Paul Wall is one of the illest.
I could
rappers.
cause a cold front if I take a deep breath.
I want
those are the days.
Yeah,
Stop
that's a
playing
goal.
with
That's a
Paul.
goal of mine. I gotta go get a Johnny Dang motherfucking gang gang. You feel me? You would never get no gold teeth, bro.
Nah. Well, man, if I lose a tooth, I might.
Replace
True
it with a-
though, true though. Replace it with the
replace it with a
gold tooth.
That'd be fire.
That's gangster.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to just get a regular tooth. You know, that's the thing. If I lose something, and I gotta buy it again, or I gotta buy it, I don't want the same thing. I'm gonna get something better, bro. So I'm not gonna buy the same thing. I'll buy a gold tooth, me upgrade that shit.
That's a fact.
That shit crazy.
You get
You
diamonds
sitting
in
there
it?
dumb, like the same thing. Like I just paid for this twice.
No, but and it's not even like
I mean, you
a
didn't pay
fake-
for it the first time. It was free.
Well,
fake tooths kind of.
But still, I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
for
worked
it.
hard
It's
for
like,
it.
that's even worse. I got it for free the first time.
I had
Now I
to
gotta
live
pay
for
to
this
replace
shit.
it. I'm definitely getting something a little bit better. Yeah, that'd be
What
lit.
about you? You getting some gold teeth?
Yo, I've always wanted. Nigga, I was down south with it too, bro. I always wanted gold teeth. Bro, I had the spinning chain, the dollar sign chain. Bro.
Nah, son.
Bro, nah, y'all don't want to hear that.
That was the Longfellow days?
Yes. Bro, I had the spinning belt. Yo, remember Manhattans, bro?
Hell yeah.
You get the name belt.
Yeah. Kareem.
I was trying to be dripped out for no
Yo,
reason.
my man Kareem had the digital belt. His name was just going across.
Remember that? That was crazy, man.
That was crazy
I
for me. That was
had those
crazy.
two people actually walked outside with those.
Crazy.
I would get that now. No bullshit.
Nah,
Get a dope
you
one.
wildin'.
I would get that now.
The digital joint? Nah, son.
It's some Knight Rider shit.
You could, like, change the shit, like what it says
Bro,
on it.
nowadays it would probably be even more like HD. For me, you could put like real shit on it.
You got masks like that.
That's kind of fire.
I'm
You
not
need
even
some
that
like
hot.
SpareMonkey Studios like fucking merch, bro. You got merch?
No, I gotta get some though. I'm gonna get some hats made.
What's
shit.
this hoodie you got on? Cause I keep looking at
Word,
that shit.
that
I'm like,
shit's
yo, that
fire.
shit's fire.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
Jordan joint.
No, it's Hebrew Brantley. You know Hebrew Brantley?
Ah, what is
The
that?
artist from Chicago.
That shit's fire.
Yeah, bro. I got a couple of his hoodies. It's dope, man. He does. Yeah, he does art. He's a painter.
What's his name?
Hebrew Brantley.
Shout out Hebrew Brandley.
Yeah,
That's
shout
a
out
fucking
Hebrew.
Fire hoodie.
Super talented. He's like cause level almost. His paintings go for like tens of thousands of dollars and
Yeah.
shit.
So how much
his
is that
prints.
sweater? Like $300?
No, this is like 100, I think. It's printed on Champion
Word.
sweatshirt. So. No, these are 100. These are surprisingly cheap,
Yeah.
but like his skate decks are like $400. His prints start at like 800 to 1,000.
God damn.
Do you skate?
I used to like way back in the day.
I got a
in, like, high
skateboard over
school.
there. Let's see a kickflip for the camera.
Nah,
I probably
okay.
could, but I'm not going to.
Alright,
You
good.
guys-
Because if
we
I
got-
fall, I'm gonna look mad
I'd have
stupid
to-
on camera.
Nah, I'd have
And
to
you guys
move all
would
this
definitely
shit.
play that. I would play it. That's what I'm saying. Catch me in 4K, not today, man.
Tray flip.
Because I would
Trade
do
me.
it. I'd play that. I'd make a cool like intro of him me falling.
That would be a fire intro.
It would be dope.
Fire outro.
I'd be
whatever.
like, damn, I'm pissed, but these guys know what they're doing.
Nah,
So
it would be the
Fortnite-
outro for sure.
What else?
Sorry.
Well, I mean, I'm always in my studio. I mean, that's what I do most of the time. I mean, I'm kind of a sneakerhead, so I'm always like into shoes and stuff like that. So,
What kind of kicks you got? What's like your favorite sneakers? I got some.
just dunks. I'm mostly just into collecting dunks right now.
You got some old school SPs? What size shoe you wear? 9?
Trying to
Yeah, you
trying to come up. He's
trying to
like,
size me up.
trying to.
Just wondering, like 9.
10. He's 10 and a half.
10. Nah. Okay, yeah. Well, I work at Lace, so come holler at me. I got some shit.
Oh, which one?
Cambridge.
Oh, the Galleria.
Pull up. I'm lit.
Surf works there.
Yeah, it's the homie.
You record surf too?
No, I know surf though.
Word.
Well, I met him at Lace. So I
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
him
that's the
outside
homie.
there.
That's the homie. Yeah, you already know. We work together. Shout out my nigga Surf Double O. You already know the deal.
gotta
Yeah,
look
yeah, I was gonna say no bullshit. I was gonna say like I was gonna ask if y'all work together ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he be
I
trying
went
to
through a
find
lot of
studios
people.
and shit.
So, I mean, like,
What was you about to say?
I was gonna ask, you got like a top 3, top 4 artists, top 5 artists?
Like,
Like for like
Austin or industry.
industry, like anybody, like not like doesn't have to be hip hop, any genre.
Damn, I don't know. I listen to a lot of stuff. I mean, I like Bad Bad Not Good. It's like jazz.
Yeah, that's fire.
Tyler the Creator. I mean, all this stuff is great. Damn, I really can't think of anything else. The whole like what is it? Mock Homie and West Side
Griselda?
Gun.
Griselda,
Yeah,
yeah.
Griselda, all them.
Mm-hmm.
Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
They're all crazy. Who else? Pusha T.
So you like real rap? You don't fuck with like who's an artist you like?
What'd you say?
Who's an artist you like? You be coming out with these young lit niggas. I'm trying to see. You fuck with a Yeet?
Yeah, Yeet's good.
You fuck with Yeet?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see like the sense of music. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like real rap.
No, I mean, I mean, that's just what I'm thinking off the top of my head. I mean, a lot of the stuff I play is whatever kind of pops up in title.
Yeah.
And like, what's
I'm
really
trying to
popular,
think
you
of
know?
somebody
So,
right now. I don't even know.
you know, with me, I get stuck on an album. So if I hear something I like, I'll just
Yeah.
play it over and over again. It's like
Yeah.
the 070 Shake album I've been listening to a lot. Shout out Johan.
Yes.
Yes.
I did his first album years and years ago before we got famous.
What was that album called?
It's called High in the Woods. It had Vic Mensa on it.
Ooh.
He's like
Yo,
super good friends with Vic
I ain't gonna
Mensa.
hold you. I'm not even hip to your home, but I'm definitely gonna tap in.
The album is great, man.
What was the album name again? I thought you just said it.
High in the Woods.
That's the one that you.
That's the one that I mixed.
Yeah, I definitely heard of y'all before, but I never bumped him.
He's a producer. He know what he did. He did Coffee Bean for Travis Scott. He did the
Okay.
outro. He did remember when they did like the Tiana Taylor and Kanye West and Nas, they dropped all those albums within 2 months.
Yeah, yeah.
He had like a song or two on each of those.
Wow, okay.
That's crazy.
Like he produced or co-produced something like that. No, he's really talented. He's a super talented guy.
What's good for you right now, Roy? Like, you got any focused artists you working on? I know you said you're working with Danny Diamonds.
Yeah.
Who's Danny Diamonds from Boston?
Yeah, he's from Boston.
Yeah.
He
You looked at me like, you ain't hip?
kind of was like, oh, he's under a rock.
Maybe I'll bring him in here.
He's in Cali now.
Oh, so he's really doing it.
Yeah, he moved out of Cali.
Or did he just move there?
He
Was it-
moved maybe like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah. Working with any other artists out here?
Yeah, I'm working with a few.
You don't want to shout nobody out on the pod. We trying to bring a couple people in here, too. Just line something up. We talk about it after, too.
No, I mean, shit. I mean, recent albums I did that came out. I did an album for an artist named Tay Mello.
Yeah.
I did like a whole tape for him. I did a tape for
I feel like I'm old now. Like, I don't know
Manny.
how are these
Manny
dudes
Omega.
young?
Manny Young?
Manny Omega, he said.
I think so. Yeah, Manny Omega. Who else? Did an album for. Well, I don't want to say that one. That's like a bigger album that's coming out.
Yeah.
But it's lit. It's
Yeah.
some dope visuals, stuff like that. Still like Nick Gray. You ever heard Nick Gray?
I seen the name.
He's out in California now too. He's been out there for a few years now. I did a bunch of stuff for him like a month ago.
Definitely seen the name.
Nick Gray. I think I seen it. Yeah, for sure. I think you showed me him too.
Did I show you him? Was I talking to this?
I'll shout out Rome, Rude Boy Rome. He's from. You know what? I don't know where he's from, so I don't want to get it wrong.
Yo, what was we talking
I
about
know there's
earlier?
like
With
most
like,
places you don't want to get it wrong.
right. Exactly. Like, what?
But shout out Rome.
Yo, what was we talking about like at the beginning of the pod where we were talking about like backstage shit? I think we were talking
you
about
talking
like
about-
Action Bronson.
Oh,
and shit.
you were talking. Oh,
Oh yeah, so that was a show. Yeah, I forget. We met Christmas. I think did a show with Action Bronson, and well, I think he opened for him or something like that. It was at the Sinclair, and we were all smoking. I was smoking with Big Body Bess, and yeah, the fire alarm went off, so I had to clear out and shit.
word.
Yo,
Were you DJing that show? Cause you said you was DJing.
Was I DJ? I don't know if I DJ'd that one. I might have. I DJ'd a lot. Like I said, I DJ'd all their shows. So,
Yeah.
you know, it was, yeah, until he got fuck, I can't remember his DJ's name. The kid, what's his name?
Oh, wasn't it Samir?
Yes. Yes, Samir. Samir, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Shout out
yeah.
Samir.
Shout out Samir.
Good vibes. Good kid. Yeah, so he started DJing.
Reef.
Yeah, that's what he went by. He went by Reef.
Reef. Yeah.
Was his actual name Samir, though?
Samir.
Hey, you said yes, Samir.
Well, I want to make sure that I'm like, I got the right dude,
Yeah.
But it's Reef. I remember that's what his nickname was.
I don't know why I said his government. My bad, bro.
I think people probably know.
We're going to beep it out if you really give a fuck.
I don't know. It's whatever.
But yeah, then he DJed for him, and then for Christmas, I'm not sure who started DJing for Christmas, but I couldn't do it. I mean, it was getting to be a lot.
I actually just saw Christmas at he just did a little show with Splash Brothers or Smash Bros at what's that remember we were supposed to go?
I'm trying to think.
It's on the side of my hat. What's this? What does it say?
It was at it was on Washington Street, I think, right?
What's it called?
Northeast Alternative.
No, it's not Northeast Alternative.
It was
The Canini? What does that say?
What's that?
Wait, was Christmas performing that day? A lot of
Yeah.
people was performing that day.
Yeah, what's that dispensary? It was at a dispensary. I don't remember.
Kush
it.
Groove.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I'm
it was
thinking about
Kush
something
Groove,
else.
all
Then.
of them was there. Yeah.
I'm thinking about.
They do a
something
lot of
else.
stuff.
Oh, you're talking about that Western Front.
Western Front. Yeah. Shout out Western Front.
That's
Shout out
what you're
all the
talking
people.
about. Yeah, they showed love. I
They
go
show
there.
hella love. Yeah, they're cool as hell.
Go there.
But
like
yeah,
every
I
day.
went to a little show over there like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was dope. Yeah. I hadn't seen Christmas and all in a little bit. It was good. They did a little good little show and shit. Smash Bros.
Yeah.
So one time, right, backstage, I was like, I was coming from shoveling. Like,
Similar snow and shit.
yeah, like these people hit me up like, yo, pay you 200 if you just shovel out for me. I'm like, all right, cool. So I shoveled out this whole lot with these other couple people, right? And then I'm trudging down the street with my big ass boots and like snow pants and shit. And I'm walking down the street and I see mad people in front of Middle East. I'm like, fuck. So let me walk through the back and see, because I always used to do this. I used to walk right through the back door and like just walk down straight onto the stage. So I did it. Door was open. Getting on there. Guess who's on stage?
Who?
Fucking Ratchy P. I was like, oh shit, nigga.
Yo.
And Mac was up. Mac was the DJ.
Yeah, Viper. Shout out Viper.
So I'm like, oh shit. I see Mac. He's like, what the fuck? How the fuck? I'm like, shh. Nigga sat up stage, mad, sweating like a beast because nigga, there's mad people in there, and then fucking I got snow pants on. I got snow pants, big ass jacket. Niggas looking at me like, who's this fucking construction worker? But it was dope. That was dope. Backstage memory.
Where did this story come from?
I don't know. I was just thinking about backstage because he said that he was with Big Body Best backstage at Middle East, and then I go in the middle. One time I was at Middle East, and that happened.
Yeah, nah. I just had to remember where it came from. You know, we had to make sure I got this right for you.
I like this. Oh,
Like that, Ella got a good parting gift for the homie Roy.
Hey.
He do
yes,
a lot.
sir. Open that up, man.
He do a lot. You don't gotta
Hey,
open
let's
it up. It's
go.
cool if you want. It's a nice little gas talk shirt. I mean,
Yeah,
some of the merch. Make sure y'all tap in with us for the merch. We got a bunch of flavors for you. You see
For
one of
sure.
them over there. The
Sure.
Sunoco gas talk collab logo. Not really collab, but logo.
Definitely collab. It's a collab.
But man, shout out Roy pulling up. He's low key a Boston legend in a way. Very underrated, I feel, in my eyes. I feel like you deserve a lot more credit for your work.
I'm credited.
You credited?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I got my credits on.
Maybe
title
I'm just
and
out the
stuff.
loop and I'm old. He's credited.
I never got a BMA.
He deserves a BMA.
Nah, he needs a BMA.
He definitely
SpareMonkey
deserves a
Studios
BMA.
needs a BMA.
There's no way in hell my man SpareMonkey does not have a BMA. That's wild to me. But man, thank you for coming into the Gas Talk Studios, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely gonna tap in with you for some time too.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out SpareMonkey. It's on. What is it on all platforms?
SpareMonkey Studios.
Yeah,
right?
SpareMonkey Studio. Pretty much
SpareMonkey
everywhere. You can get me on Engineers. I'm on the Engineers platform. Or you can contact me on my website, SpareMonkey.studio, SpareMonkeyStudio.com.
Tap in.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm mostly on Instagram.
Word.
So I'm not really on Twitter that much.
Make sure y'all tap in, all y'all young artists, all y'all
Yes,
looking for a home
Yeah,
to
hit me
make
up.
new music.
Need
Lock
mixes.
in with them.
Gotta be
No.
serious about it.
Dilla, mix.
Tap in.